What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. And today I will be discussing Reflex Wars, and I will be explaining to you why I believe we will moon. Yes. I said moon in about 11 to 12 days. And let me give you all of my reasons, all of my rationales, and you can decide for yourself whether you agree or not. And everything I'm saying, you can verify and validate. And if you don't agree, that's fine. And if you agree, kudos. Okay, folks, I want to start the video off by covering the Reflex Rewards. There is 20.5 trillion in the bag currently. And yesterday it was, I believe, at 22.9 trillion when I covered it. So yes, folks, we are moving down about 2.4 trillion per day. But let's just go ahead and give it a number. Let's say 2 trillion here, okay? So with that being said, this means in 10 to 11 days, the selling pressure can be gone. But of course, with all things being equal, we're assuming that this will stay constant. The reason why I started the video off with this is because everyone is wondering, where is my money? Where is my rewards? Well, you can see them sitting there and they are decreasing. So you're seeing the Reflex team is literally selling it off at a slow pace, at a pace where it actually makes sense, so they do not wreck the market cap, and they do not wreck, guess what? The charts, because people like to see green candlesticks. But for now, I believe we may see continued sideways trading for a little bit, and this is what you call a potential consolidation. But currently, we have lots of things going on, and I want to cover the next thing here. So I want to go ahead and cover what I want to call the Reflex dud of the day. Let's go ahead and check them out. Okay, folks, so we are now looking at a person who sold 1.5 trillion of Reflex token, and they sold 220 billion. Basically, this individual liquidated their position, and they decided it was a very good idea to move into something called Libero. Now, don't forget, folks, this individual sold about $70,000 worth. Now let's go ahead and check out what happened now. His portfolio today is worth $27,000. So you have to ask yourself, well, I think this is a Reflex dud of the day. And let's go ahead and cover what he or she went into. So here we are on CoinMarketCap, and this is Libero Financial. This is what that individual jumped into. And we saw that individual buy around nearish 1 p.m. So literally, this person bought at the near top of Libero. They went to go chase the next big thing, and guess what? All they did was lose their money. And this is why sellers get wrecked, because these whales, they're not all geniuses. Some of them are just chasing the dragon. So this is a whale here, and as you know, not all whales are geniuses. Some just get lucky, and this individual decided to chase the dragon, and guess what? The dragon bit back, and they took all of their money. Now, if this individual sat around and Reflex, they would have gotten more reflections, they would have seen some price appreciation, they're going to see marketing and all kinds of good stuff. But no, this individual got greedy. This is the Reflex dud of the day. Moving on, I want to cover some more reasons of why I believe Reflex Finance will moon in about 11 to 12 days. So, first things first, we know that I covered the rewards and we're seeing it dwindle down in the bucket. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we're seeing selling pressure from a bot to sell Reflex tokens to give you your rewards. The second reason as to why I believe Reflex will moon soon is because of staking. Okay, John, hold up. Staking, how are we gonna move from that? Well, it's very simple, folks. So first, let me start off by explaining the staking here. If you stake in Reflex Finance, you get both the staking rewards and your BUSD rewards. So you're literally double dipping. Now, what effect does this have here? Well, if you stake, you're effectively pulling out your tokens from the pool. Now, if you pull your tokens out from a pool, that means they are not tradable. And if they're not tradable, that means you cannot buy or sell them. So let's go ahead and give you an example here. Say we have 5 beans in the pool, and we see literally 4 people remove their 4 beans, and you have 1 bean left in that pool. Now, new people coming in to buy, well, guess what? To buy 1 bean and to push a price up, is a lot easier than pushing 5 beans. So staking has a double effect here. One, it encourages price stability and price appreciation because you're seeing people unable to sell their tokens at that point in time. And at the same time, they will accumulate their wealth. So it's a plus for the stakers and it's a plus for the people moving in because when you buy in, guess what? The price will move up that much higher and that much faster because the liquidity pool is saying, oh my God, it's getting expensive. I don't have any more tokens to give to you because everyone is staking their stuff. So that is one reason of why I believe this can happen. And we did see Miles and the team say somewhere around 14 days since launch. So I don't know when exactly, but the point being is that they will be releasing it in a very timely fashion. And 14 days, well, let's see, folks. That may be next week or something, right? Who knows? We have to wait and see. The third reason why I believe we're going to moon is because we're seeing tons of articles being released on Benzinga, Bloomberg, etc. And why is this important? Because you're creating a digital footprint. You're creating SEO, search engine optimization. And now here I am making YouTube videos, a content creator, and creating videos tying the articles to, guess what, Reflex Finance. So when you do SEO, the more content you have and the more it's being released daily, well, guess what? Google will take your stuff, put it together in their algorithm and push you out more likely because they're seeing that you're having activity in that sector. And of course, as you know, it takes time to build up the SEO because you need backlinks and all kinds of fun stuff. I don't want to get into this because it's not a marketing video, but just know that it takes time. The third reason as to why I believe Reflex will moon soon is because they are saying they will have a product ready to beta launch in March. Of course, that'll be the launch pad. Now, if they can release the launch pad and it looks great and it actually functions, well, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the moonshot for, guess what, Reflex. Simply put, you're seeing everything come into play. You're seeing the reward selling pressure decrease, and in about 2 weeks' time, it'll be near zero or done if we continue the current rate of release of the rewards. We're seeing staking come out, and if staking comes out, you're gonna remove tokens from the float, thereby, guess what, increasing price pressure to the upside because you're trading fewer tokens to push it up. Then we have marketing. We're creating the digital footprint. And then once you have an actual utility being released, ladies and gentlemen, the search for Reflex will go through the roof and people will see, oh my God, this isn't just your typical project. They actually have utility and they're actually delivering. Holy cow. What a concept. Now, if all this happens according to what I believe and what I think will happen, then ladies and gentlemen, this is a recipe for disaster for the people who are selling today. And as they say, sellers get wrecked. And I'm seeing lots of buying pressure. And let me show you a few real quick. So here we are on William Wallace's Twitter page. Nothing like waking up and seeing a 38K buy of Reflex Finance. William Wallace, a well add to your bag. They bought 20 BNB or $8,300. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have to ask yourself, are these individuals, these whales, are they seeing what I'm seeing? The only difference is that I'm sharing with you guys all of my thoughts. So these thoughts may be in these whales' minds as well. And folks, as they say, follow the smart money. The best way for you guys to support the channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi link down below in the description. Get 2 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL. Get $25 in Crow, crypto.com, everything down below in the description. And most importantly, have an awesome day. And I will catch you all on the next one.